What's up, everyone? Welcome to the DraftKings Tournament Plays video for MLB, sponsored by PrizePicks. This is the first MLB video that I'll be doing, but we'll be doing that for the rest of the season. As a reminder, get 1 free month of Awesemo Plus Platinum when you sign up and make a deposit at PrizePicks. Be sure to use the code Awesemo to receive a 100% first deposit bonus up to $100. We have a 7-game MLB slate tonight. So obviously things with baseball are a little bit different than basketball. So this will be broken up into the top 3 tournament stacks and the top 3 pitchers using the top stacks tool and the top pitchers tool on the Awesemo.com website. Starting with the stacks on DraftKings, coming in at number 3, the New York Yankees are projected for a 5.5% chance of being the top stack. They're only projected for about 1.5% aggregate ownership. They have a difficult matchup tonight against Alec Noah, but there's still tons of power in this lineup, and they do still have a respectable 4.6 implied run total at home against Manoah. Number 2, New York Mets projected for a 6.9% chance of being the top stack, only projected for about 4.2% aggregate ownership. They are taking on Ranger Suarez tonight in Philadelphia, a favorable park to hit in. They do only have a 4 implied run total, but there is plenty of power upside here in this spot. And number 1, the Miami Marlins projected for 7.3% chance of being the top stack, 2.6% aggregate ownership. Miami certainly not the most dangerous offense, but they do have a 4.4 implied run total tonight in Los Angeles, taking on Michael Lorenzen and the Los Angeles Angels. As far as pitching goes, the top 3 tournament pitchers on DraftKings. Number 3, Nick Martinez, projected for 11% ownership with a 17% chance of being in the optimal lineup. Martinez is facing the San Francisco Giants in San Francisco. Very favorable park to pitch in. Martinez hasn't pitched in the majors since 2017. He spent the last 4 years in Japan. Supposedly, he's gotten better. Who knows if it carries over to the major leagues or not, but he is inexpensive. And if any of those gains he made in Japan are real, then he is probably a bit underpriced tonight in San Francisco. Number 2, Alec Noah, projected for 22% chance of being a top 2 pitcher, 19% projected ownership for the Braves right-hander. He's taking on the Washington Nationals tonight in Atlanta. He struck out about 26.9% of hitters last season. The Nats only have about a 3.9 implied run total tonight as well. And number 1, Alec Noah, very risky spot against the Yankees. Mentioned them when talking about the top stacks. But in addition to a lot of power in the Yankees lineup, there's also a lot of had a 27.7% strikeout percentage last season. He's currently projected for 24% ownership with a 26% chance of being a top 2 pitcher on the slate. So to recap, the top 3 stacks on DraftKings: number 3, the New York Yankees; number 2, the New York Mets; and number 1, the Miami Marlins. And the top 3 tournament pitchers on DraftKings: number 3, Nick Martinez; number 2, Alec Noah; and number 1, Alec